Hi everyone, welcome to Write Better with Sherry. Today I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to access archives in Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we have here is actually just a practice classroom. And so everything in here is kind of just waiting for someone to come in and fix it. That being said, it's going to be perfect for me to show you how to access the tool that you need in order to get to the archives for a Blackboard class. Essentially, there's two places that you can go to access your Blackboard classroom. One of them is right here where it says Online Classroom. The other is up here where it says Virtual Classroom, and it's really up to you which one you click on. They're going to take you to the exact same location. So go ahead and click there. And once you do, you'll see a classroom not unlike this. This one, however, is locked due to the fact that I am not the instructor in this class. If I go back to the start here and I click on Online Classroom, it's actually going to show you the same thing. Actually, it's a little different. Strange. But the point is that if you click on Classroom, it's then going to take you to a place that looks like this. And it's these three little lines up here in the upper left-hand corner that you're interested in. They are the menu for the course. If you click on that, then you get this little tab that appears. And where you want to go in order to access archives for a class is to the Recordings link. So you click on Recordings. Now you can see here that it says no recordings found within the last 30 days. Again, probably because this is a dummy course. That being said, I have an actual course that I want to show you so you can see what archives would look like. So just bear with me while I go to one of my actual classes from a previous semester. Again, you can click on Virtual Classroom or Online Classroom. We're just going to click on the Virtual because it's handy. And then if I click on the same three lines and go to the menu and click on Recordings, then you will see that there is a list of some recorded sessions from classes that were conducted over the last semester. And what you do is you click on whichever class that you want to access, and you'll see that Watch Now pops up. So you click on Watch Now. And once you click on Watch Now, this is going to pop up, and in this screen you will see a play button in a circle right there in the middle of the screen, and you can click play. Now I'm not going to click play at this point because if I do, it's going to start an archive and then I'm going to be competing with the recording that's playing in the background. But I do want you to know, and actually I am going to play it just for a second so you can hear. But if you hit this, you can hear that people are talking. And if you actually roll your mouse over this white button down here and left click and drag, you can actually go anywhere in the archive that you want to. And so what's the benefit of that is that you can move around the archive at will to whatever spot during the recording that you want to go to. So if you are in a class, you have to leave 20 minutes early, and later on you want to go in and watch that 20 minutes that you missed, you literally don't have to listen to the whole archive all over again. You can just drag that little dot anywhere on the bar that shows the time and put it where you want it so that you can watch from that point forward. Something else that's pretty cool is over here on the far left, you can see this little loopy arrow that says skip back 10 seconds. If I click on that, it'll jump back in time 10 seconds. If I go over here to the right, this one will skip forward 10 seconds. So they're fast forward and rewind buttons, if you will. And you can just click on it and it'll move forward or backward 10 seconds as many times as you want. So if you want to go back 10, 20 seconds, that's the way to do it. If you want to move forward 5 minutes, I'd recommend pointing the button and dragging that forward or backward as you want. Okay, once you're done with an archive, you can exit it by going up here. You can see this is the tab for this particular archive, and all you do is click X. That will return you to the recording screen. From this screen, you would then pick on whichever one it is that you wanted to listen to, if you wanted to listen to a different archive. And the process is exactly the same. So click on the recording, click Watch Now. You'll go to the screen, that's the startup screen for that particular archive. And then once you do, you go ahead and hit play and everything starts all over again. Something to be mindful of is archives are recorded automatically by the computer so long as the instructor started the archive whenever they made the actual classroom session. And as long as they started the archive, when the class is over and everyone has left and the instructor has ended the session, then and only then will the archive actually go into archiving status, if you will, or I should say the class will go into archiving status. And it actually takes a few minutes, and it depends on the length of the archive or the classroom session, how long it takes for it to archive. But it'll take, anywhere from a few minutes to several minutes. And so if you go right after a class is over to go check an archive and it's not there, don't panic. It probably means it just hasn't archived yet. It is an automatic process. The instructor has nothing to do with it other than that they actually recorded the session. And so know that. Again, to leave, it's the simple process of hitting the X up here in the top. And that's basically it. So it's a pretty easy process, pretty cool tool that you have at your disposal if you have an instructor that's archiving live sessions. Alright, so that's it for today's episode of Write Better with Sherry. Have a great day and happy writing.